Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with new chapter, and that is chapter number 4, Literary Heritage of India. That is a part of your history section. Okay, now the word itself suggests literary heritage of India. It is in this chapter we are going to study about the literature, about the educational heritage of India. Fine. Just a minute. Yes, now. So, chapter number 4, Literary Heritage of India. Man took help of expressions, symbols, drawings, and sounds to communicate his thought, ideas, feelings, and emotions to others. Now, took help of expression and symbol, fine, drawing and sound. You know, we can show our mood even by our eyes also. Whether we are in good mood or not, by our facial expression also. No need to always tell by words that हमारा मूड अच्छा नहीं है, मुंह देख के भी पता चल जाता है. So this led to invention of dialects and script. पहले in the earlier time it is said so that there was no language. Just think someone somewhere might have developed the language. There are number of language in the world. Fine. मतलब कहीं से तो उसका इन्वेंशन हुआ होगा लैंग्वेज का. बट इन द अर्लियर टाइम पीरियड सोच के देखो बिफोर दैट जब वैन देर वॉज नो लैंग्वेज मैन यूज टू से और एक्सप्रेस स्पेलिंग बाय यू कैन से सिम्बॉल्स और ड्राइंग्स. छोटा बच्चा होता है उसको बोला नहीं आता सो ही विल जस्ट शो यू वाटर टू ड्रिंक. ओके सो बट विद द स्पैन ऑफ टाइम द डेवलप लैंग्वेज. ओके ना वॉट इज़ डायलेक्ट्स. डायलेक्ट्स मीन्स जो हम गुजराती में कहते हैं बोली. ओके भाषा અને बोली दोनों में फ़र्क होता है. भाषा मतलब लैंग्वेज एंड बोली मतलब द वे वी स्पीक इट. हिंदी वैसे तो हिंदी इज़ अ लैंग्वेज बट उसकी अगर डायलेक्ट्स देखें दैन भोजपुरी हिंदी में से अलग हुई लैंग्वेज है. ओके जैसे अगर हम गुजरात में देखें दैन गुजरात में काठियावाड़ी, दैन यू कैन से मिडल गुजरात, दैन कच्छी. दीज ऑल कच्छी लैंग्वेज ही अलग है, थोड़ी बहुत समझ में नहीं पर साउंड उसका गुजराती को रिजेंबल करता है. साउथ गुजरात की लैंग्वेज दैट इज़ क्वाइट डिफरेंट टू वी वॉट वी से द वे वी से. ઓકે સૌરાષ્ટ્ર जैसे बोलता है આપણે જેમ કાઠિયાવાડી બોલે એની કરતાં એ લોકો સુરતી ભાષા થોડીક અલગ હોય. સો દેટ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ ડાયલેક્ટ્સ. This script contributed to the development of language. Over a period of time, language was being used for expression of thought. The constructive use of language led to creation of literature. Yes, because language developed, it gave development to literature. Literature मतलब लखाण. Fine. A detailed note on any of the topic. So, if at all think if there won't be a language, was there any use of literature? No. With the development of language, literature developed. From ancient time, Indian literature is known for its diversity and uniqueness. Indian scholars divided ancient literature into Vedic and classical literature. Besides this, some folk literature was also popular. Yes, they developed. Indian literature is quite diversified and unique. We all know that बहुत पुराने लिटरेचर वी पीपल डू हैव. सब कंट्रीज़ के पास होते हैं बट वी डू हैव अ वेरी ओल्ड लिटरेचर. आई वॉज जस्ट रीडिंग अबाउट एंड yes well with further I will tell you language and literature. If we quickly look at the history we can see an emergence of variety of languages in century. This language influenced one another and it resulted in development of literature. As a result, some new language and literature have developed and flourished. Yes, new language developed and flourished. See, in the earlier time, we say that there was most use of Sanskrit over here. ठीक है, but after coming of Aryans, हिंदी डेवलप हुई है यहाँ पे. नॉट आर्यंस, हिंदी उससे भी पहले होगी बट मेन लैंग्वेज थी संस्कृत एंड देन हिंदी गॉट डेवलप्ड फ्रॉम. एक्चुअली ऑल द लैंग्वेजेस ऑफ इंडिया, नॉर्थ इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस आर द ट्रिब्यूटरीज और यू कैन से सब्सिडरीज ऑफ संस्कृत. मराठी भी संस्कृत में से ही बनी हुई लैंग्वेज है. फाइन. सो द बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दिस is Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language is less in use in present time but religious ceremonies and worshipping rituals are dealt in Sanskrit language. Yes, now we do not speak Sanskrit over here now. नहीं आता है, बोलना भी नहीं आता है. बट कोई भी रिलीजियस सेरेमनी में या रिचुअल्स में वी डू यूज़ संस्कृत ओनली. वो सब श्लोक और वो सब संस्कृत में ही होते हैं. Generally, language provides opportunity for human for better expression and understanding. India's most ancient script is that of Harappan civilization, which has not been deciphered, and so we have not obtained much information about their language. Yes, most ancient language is Harappan language, but वो जो लिखा है वो किसी को मतलब we are not able to make it understand. So उसके बारे में बहुत information है नहीं. Then comes, see, Maharshi Panini, whose wisdom shaped the modern world that we reside. You know, the history, the Maharshi Panini belonged to 4th BCE. ठीक है, I was reading about him. So वो इस सदी में भी नहीं है. This is the 21st century and it is AD. Okay, after the death of Jesus Christ. First century जो होगी वो after the death of Jesus Christ. But Maharshi Panini does not belong to that period. The period of Maharshi Panini comes from 4th BCE, मतलब 4th century before Christ. So, and at that time he wrote a wide literature, very wide literature, and he was known as grammarian. Okay, उनकी तब की सब literature है अभी भी available, मतलब तब भी कुछ होगा ही. And this was discovery of this, or you can say research work on this, was done by a British person. So, Maharshi Panini was a great Sanskrit grammarian. The important book of this time is Maharshi Panini Ashtadhyayi, which is noteworthy work of Sanskrit grammar of 4th century. It is 4th century BCE. Fine. Sanskrit is considered the language of Aryans, language of sages or language of scholars. This has been accepted by all the international level that Sanskrit is the best language for computer use. Yes, it is said that Sanskrit is the best language for computer use. I don't know how they are using, but it is always said that Sanskrit is the best language for computer use. And what is Sanskrit is considered the language of Aryans. Aryans की language consider की जाती है. See now, I was reading about this and it is said that India में जो हम बोलते हैं कि why Hindi is a national language of India, okay, not any Dravidian language. So I was reading about the data and it is written that 78.14 or something like this, 78% of the population of India speaks North Indian language. मतलब संस्कृत, गुजराती, मराठी ये सब किस में आते हैं? राजस्थानी, बिहारी, ये सब नॉर्थ इंडियन लैंग्वेज. और दूसरा ग्रुप होता है द्रविडियन लैंग्वेज का, दैट इज़ तमिल, तेलुगु, मलयालम एंड कन्नड़. So 17% of the population of India speaks this language. Then how can that language can become a national language of India? That cannot be. So the proportion wise that language is quite less than the North Indian languages. Next comes ancient Indian literature, Vedas. Vedas means knowledge. They are 4. Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. See, Vedas actually are the books on various topics. Okay, अब ऋग वेदा में किसी एक टॉपिक के बारे में बहुत डिटेल में इंफॉर्मेशन है, वैसे ही साम वेदा में है, यजुर वेदा में है और अथर्व वेदा में है. नाउ व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन वेदास एंड उपनिषद? एक्चुअली वी डोंट रीड सच बुक्स, वैसे हमें पता नहीं होता, वी जस्ट नो बाय द नेम कि इसमें इसके बारे में लिखा है. उपनिषद आर व्हाट? दे आर द स्मॉल पार्ट्स ऑफ वेदास. वेदास में जो भी टॉपिक दिए गए हैं डिटेल में, उसके एक एक ब्रांच को लेके डिटेल में लिखा गया है, दैट इज़ उपनिषद. ओके, सो मेन उपनिषद को वेदांगास भी कहा जाता है बिकॉज दे आर रिटन फ्रॉम द वेदास. वेदास के जो टॉपिक है उसको उसके डिटेल में जाने से उपनिषद लिखे गए हैं. So first we study about Rig Veda. Rig Veda is the most ancient book of Indian literature. It consists of 1028 verses. It is a wonderful work divided into 10 divisions. Most of the verses are prayers of God. They are used during yagnas. Among the verses, those worshipping the Usha, that is goddess of dawn, are fascinating. This work describes political, social, religious matter of Aryans who were residing in the region of Saptasindhu. Okay. So mostly ऋग वेदा में prayers of God लिखे गए 1028 verses है, and which are used during yagnas, and these are developed by Aryans residing in near the region of Saptasindhu. Then comes Samveda. Three other Vedas were also composed after Rig Veda. Among them, Samveda composed to focus on the process of recitation of verses. Hence, it is known as Gangotri of music. So, Samveda music को relate करता है. जो verses लिखेंगे उसको एक बोलने का ट्यून होता है. So, how to recite them? So, it is a Veda of music. Then comes Yajurveda. It is called Veda of Yagnas. It is composed in both form prose and verse. Prose मतलब लिखने में और verses मतलब गाने में. It describes the hymns recited in the time of Yagnas, the religious practices and rituals. See now prose मतलब a detailed explanation of a verse, that is called prose. So it is written in both the form. And what they are used? They are used at the time of Yagnas. Atharvaveda describes the various type of rituals and sanskaras. So various type of rituals and sanskar, reet, rivaj and you can say આપણે કેમ ગુજરાતીમાં પદ્ધત. Okay. So there are overall 4 Vedas, that is Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Okay. Now comes Upanishad. The Upanishadic literature gives us a vivid description and analysis of the beginning of the universe, the mysteries of life and death, materialistic and the spiritual world, etc. Brihadaranyaka and Chandogya are the earliest of Upanishad in a dialogue form. Okay, dialogue form में है, एक दूसरे के साथ बात करते हो. There are 108 in all mention of Muktika Upanishad. See, there are more than 200, but main are 108. Okay, Upanishad. Now comes Brahmanical literature. Yes, now many Brahmanical epics were composed to understand the meaning of Vedic literature. मतलब ये वैदिक में जो वेदास में जो लिटरेचर है उसको अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए many Brahmanical epics were developed. Any critical appreciation based on Vedas composed in a poetic form are included in Brahmanical literature. Vedic literature and directive principles regarding behavior have been explained broadly. Okay, like है ना social maybe directive principles of state policy. They are the direction that how one should do and one should not do. Okay, do's and don'ts. Like that, they have explained the behavior broadly. Next comes Aryankas. Aryans used to spend their last phase of life in Aryankas, making their ashram in Aryankas or forest. We all know that हमने महाभारत और रामायण में भी देखा है कि 4 फेज होते हैं लाइफ के, चाइल्डहुड, देन यूथ, देन adulthood, and last comes fourth, I don't know the name what we say it. Okay, so senior citizens, like that. So that phase of life is was spent in forest. बाद में महाभारत में भी आपने देखा होगा कि धृतराष्ट्र, कुंती and all those people went to forest in the last phase of life. They composed literature based on philosophy, which was the result of their deep thinking. It is known as Aryankas. So वहाँ पे जाके last phase of life में उन्होंने जो भी literature develop किया, that is known as Aryankas. Now come Vedangas. The Vedangas literature deal with the religious practice and rituals, grammar, astrology and astronomy. See, I told you उपनिषद को वेदांगास भी कहा जाता है, ऐसे मैंने नेट पे पढ़ाया था. So they are the, in short you can say, वेदास में जो भी टॉपिक लिए गए हैं उसके बारे में डिटेल में जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी जाती है, दैट इज वेदास. द रामायण एंड द महाभारत आर द 2 ग्रेट इंडियन एपिक. द प्रेजेंट फॉर्म ऑफ दिस एपिक कैन बी ट्रेस्ड बैक इन 2nd century. द रामायण हैज़ अ स्टोरी ऑफ रामचंद्र द किंग ऑफ अयोध्या. अभी सबने लॉकडाउन में रामायण और महाभारत देखी होगी, सो नो नीड टू टेल दैट. द रामायण इज स्मॉलर एपिक देन महाभारत. It narrates many attractive stories of adventure. Mahabharata is the world's largest epic, has 1 lakh verses. Yes, Mahabharata दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी पोयम है and it has 1 lakh verses. This describes the war between Kauravas and Pandavas. Besides, it also consists of numerous stories. The Bhagavad Gita, a part of Mahabharata, propounds the deep philosophical principles. It conveys the message of achieving moksha or salvation of jnana, karma and bhakti. ये जब है ना भगवत गीता क्या है, एक्चुअली जब वॉर में अर्जुन और कृष्ण पूरे समय को स्टॉप कर देते, बिकॉज अर्जुन वॉज नॉट रेडी टू डू वॉर विद हिज एल्डर्स. उसके गुरु के साथ, उसके दादा के साथ वो वॉर करने के लिए रेडी नहीं था, तब श्री कृष्ण उसको बोध पाठ देते हैं, दैट इज भगवद गीता. ओके, नाउ कम्स, yes, just both the epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, have been influencing millions of Indian and the literature for a long time. They have implanted motivational seeds of sanskars in India. Yes, we can say that हम लोग उन कैरेक्टर से बहुत कुछ सीखते भी हैं और लाइफ में उनके सब कई सारे बोध पाठ समझने की कोशिश भी करते हैं. During this period, Sanskrit literature was produced, which contained a good combination of religious and worldly aspects of life. The Puranas played an important role in explaining the initial Vedic religion of earlier time. During this period, many scriptures and Smruti Grantha were composed. These scriptures dealt with science and philosophy. For example, Kautilya's Arthashastra is a book of management as well as book on various topics of art, mathematics and other science. The Smruti Grantha as explains the religious teaching, laws and customs. See now, कौटिल्य अर्थशास्त्र और रामायण ये दोनों अलग टाइम पीरियड है, इसको और इसको कोई लेना देना है नहीं, क्योंकि अगर कौटिल्य मतलब चाणक्य वॉज नॉट बॉर्न एट द टाइम ऑफ गॉड. ओके, बट दिस बुक डू एक्सप्लेन्स अस द वेरियस रिलीजियस टीचिंग, लॉज एंड कस्टम. सबको पता है कि द फर्स्ट इकोनॉमिक्स ऑफ इंडिया वॉज कौटिल्य मतलब चाणक्य. नेक्स्ट कम्स, the earlier Buddhist literature was written in Pali. Actually, Pali is a language of Buddhist people. Okay, as it was divided into 3 sections, it is known as Tripitaka. It consists of Sukta Pitaka, Vinay Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka. Besides, many other works were composed in Buddhist literature. See now, Tripitaka actually Buddhist religion भी 2 पार्ट में बटा हुआ है. वन इज थेरावाना एंड वन इज महायाना. थेरायाना ऐसा कुछ होता है और वन इज महायाना. सो ये त्रिपिटिका है. एक्चुअली दीज आर विच आर रिटन इन पाली. ओके, एंड दिस आर मेंटेन और स्टिल प्रिजर्व्ड बाय द बुद्धिस्ट पीपल बिलोंगिंग टू थेरावाना ग्रुप. एंड यू नो कंट्रीज लाइक श्रीलंका, दैन कंबोडिया, वियतनाम, लाओस, ये सब थेरावाना बुद्धिस्ट कहे जाते हैं. और महायाना बुद्धिस्ट मतलब चाइना, कोरिया, दैन जापान, ये सब महायाना बुद्धिस्ट है. देयर आर 2 डिविजन्स इन दैट, एंड उसमें भी बाद में सब डिविजन सब हो जाते हैं. ओके, सो गुप्ता पीरियड वॉज नोन एज अ गोल्डन पीरियड फॉर द ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ संस्कृत पोएम एंड ड्रामा. द ग्रेट राइटर्स लाइक कालिदास, भवभूति, भारवी, भारतीहरि एंड बाणभट्ट, मनगा and many others belong to this period. Of this, Kalidas is known all over the world. Yes, Kalidas पहले चाहे हमने ना ऐसा देखा, पर कालिदास नाम तो हम सबको पता है that he was a great literature, he had a great literature work. His work Kumar Sambhava and Raghuvansham, Meghdut, Abhigyan Shakuntalam and Raghu Sambar are renowned for his best poetic and dramatic style. Band wrote Kadambari and Harsha's Charit, a biography of King Harsha. Other works of period of Bhavabhuti is Uttar Ramcharit, Bharavi, Kirtar Chunyam, then Vishakadatta and Mudra Rakshak, Shudraks, Machikatam and Dandis, दक्ष कुमार चरित्र. ये नाम भी इतने हार्ड है, बट ये सब बुक सिर्फ लिटरेरी बुक्स है, याद रखना. What are the literary books of India? The subject of these books are political event, romance, allegories, comedies and philosophy. Okay. Verses were composed in earlier form of Gujarati language. In the course of time, Gujarati language developed, many literary works were composed in it. The heritage of Gujarati literature was made prosperous by literary contribution of Narsimha Mehta, Mirabai, Dayaram, Akho, Premchand, Pritam and others who composed beautiful verses, songs, garba, narrative poems and chapas. See, these are the people, literature people of Gujarat. नाम याद रखना, नरसिंह मेहता, मीराबाई, दयाराम, आखो, प्रेमचंद. After that, the scholars like Narmad, Naval Ram, Kishore Lal Mashruwala, Pannalal Patel, Umashankar Joshi, Mahipat Ram, Ruparam, Nilkant, Govardhan Tripathi and other enriched the Gujarati literature through their works. See, ये सभी लेखक हैं, इनकी काफ़ी सारी बुक्स भी है. अगर आपने कोई पढ़ी हो तो पन्नालाल पटेल की भी बुक्स आती, चैप्टर भी आते हैं हम लोगों को गुजराती में पन्नालाल पटेल के, उमाशंकर जोशी के भी आते हैं, गोवर्धन त्रिपाठी वो भी एक वेल नोन राइटर है, सरस्वती चंद्र वॉज रिटन बाय हिम. Okay, so later these are the people who had maintained the literary heritage of India. The four Dravidian languages, that is Tamil, Telugu, Kannada and Malayalam, are developed their script and literature. Tamil is the oldest of this, with its literature belonging to early century in the Christian era. See now, even in news before 1-2 years it was said that Tamil is nearly 3,000, one of the oldest language of the world, 3,000 years old language. Okay, that's why many of the South Indian people are most among them also the most you can say who are opposing Hindi language are Tamilians. Okay, they never accept Hindi because they think that Sanskrit se bhi purani language Tamil hai, but it is not possible because none of the people in India I think except their region knows Tamil. According to the tradition, 3 literary gatherings and sangams were held at which many sages and poets recited their composition. They contain many themes like politics, war and love. The famous work of this body literature includes Ittu Tokoi, composition of 8 poems. See, these are the very ajib name to be pronounced. Tolkopium, that is grammar book, and Pattu Pattu, that is 10 songs. Then Thiruvalluvar wrote the famous Kurai, which is a verse deals with many aspects of life and religion. The Shilpa Kadikaram and the Mani Mekhalai are some of the most famous work of Tamil literature. See, these are the just books to which ये हमें तमिल आती भी नहीं है और किसको बिलोंग करती है, we don't know much, but you have to learn over here number of, अगर तमिल लिटरेचर मतलब साउथ इंडियन लिटरेचर पूछा है then you have to learn this number of books and their composition. So we are stopping it over here, we'll continue further in next lecture. Thank you.